Those who blow off the fourth commandment, and nobody denies that it was a command direct from God, often say the Sabbath command was never recommanded by Christ or any of the apostles, therefore we don't have to keep it. Now that's man-made reasoning. Nowhere do you find that reason given anywhere in Scripture. So that was made up by man. That's a faulty line of reasoning. Not only that, but Hebrews 4 verse 9 says, there remaineth therefore a keeping of a Sabbath to the people of God. That's Hebrews 4 verse 9, the King James marginal note rendering, because Sabbatismos, as everybody knows, means keeping of a Sabbath. Lamb's translation of the Aramaic Peshitta renders Hebrews 4 verse 9 this way, quote, it is therefore the duty of the people of God to keep the Sabbath. So, first of all, there is a command to keep the Sabbath by Paul, if you believe he wrote Hebrews, and there's no reason to even say if something's not reiterated, it's no longer in force. Why should God have to repeat himself because we didn't obey the first time? Why should Christ have to repeat himself? Read Exodus 3 verse 14 and John 8 verse 58, and you'll see that Christ, the one who became Christ, himself spoke the Ten Commandments. Why should he have to reiterate them? Where in the Ten Commandments does it say these expire if they're not reiterated? There was no proviso in the Ten Commandments saying that. Were the Ten Commandments somehow flawed and not good enough to be permanent? Read Romans 7 verse 12. That says otherwise. Matthew 5 verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. Probably won't be there. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Nowhere does it say in that verse, except for the fourth command. If you think the Sabbath is only for the Jews, read Isaiah 56 verses 1 through 8. If you don't think the Sabbath will be kept in the future, when Christ comes back, read Isaiah 66 verses 22 through 23. Why did Christ talk more about the Sabbath command than about all the other commandments if he was only going to do away with it? Matthew 12 verse 12 shows he was never going to do away with it. Why would he bother talking about what is lawful on the Sabbath if it was going to be abolished anyway? Have a blessed, joyous Sabbath, everyone. Peace all. Bye-bye.